Hey, hey, how's it going? If you're new here, my name is Jan and I love makeup. And if you're not new, thanks for coming back. I really appreciate you. Today's video is kind of a random one. I had seen Shani and Dion do this tag a couple whiles ago, and I had said I was going to do it, and then I completely forgot about it. So that's what I'm doing today. It's 11 random questions that they did, and now I'm going to too. You know, I'm a big fan of copycatting my friends, right? If you didn't, I am. They're brilliant, and so why not? Like, it just makes sense. If they're doing great, do what they're doing. Or you might be thinking, sheesh, man, can't she think of anything on her own? The answer is no. Sometimes I cannot. But that's not why I'm doing this. I'm doing this because there are fun questions and I think it would be fun to do. So if you want to answer any of these questions in the comments section, or if you do videos and want to do one, be sure and tag Shani and Dion because A, they would love to watch, and B, it's their tag. So, all right, enough yammering. I chose out a couple of random palettes that I thought I could play with today. I'm not going to talk too much about the makeups, I don't think. I mean, I usually end up reverting back to that. I'm going to try not to today. And we're just going to answer questions and play. All right, close enough. So I'm just going to show you real quick the palettes. I'm not going to show you the shades I'm using, but I'm using the Menagerie Sugar High palette and the Menagerie Cosmetics Cosmic Bubbles. I've been raving about the nail polish, and I thought, bust out the palette again and play with that. So that's what we're doing. Okay, question number 1 is, what is my shoe size? I don't wear shoes anymore. I sit crisscross applesauce in my chair, so wearing shoes, not real comfortable. But the last time I bought shoes and wore them, I was a 7.5. That was a long time ago. But there you go. There's question 1, done and dusted. Question 2, do I have a birthmark? Sadly, I don't. I always wished I had one, but I don't. My daughter has a heart-shaped birthmark on the palm of her hand, which I always thought was so cool. I love hearts. They're totally my thing. But no, I don't have a birthmark. Question number 3, do I have pets? We have cat. I don't know if we're his pet or he's our pet, but we have him. He's been with us for almost 16 years, 15 years, almost 15 years. So yeah, he's getting up there. He's a cranky old man at this point and is not very nice to people. I mean, mostly he's nice to me. He absolutely worships Mike, which, you know, I'm the one who does all the things. I buy him the yummy food. I buy him the yummy treats. I buy him all the toys. His dad gets the credit. It's wrong. Feels wrong. The next question is, what is something I got teased about when I was younger? And honestly, there were 2 pretty serious things that kids used to tease me about. The first one is my skin. I've always had very, very, very dry skin. And my legs kind of look like snake skin. Like you could see different shapes and whatever, like in my skin. It's just always been that way. And when I was a kid, no one told me about, you know, lotion and all of that stuff. So that was one thing. And then starting in 1st grade all the way up until I got out of school, it was my boobs. I had boobs from a very, very young age, and they just kept growing and growing and growing. So needless to say, that caused a fair amount of shenanigans, and not in a cute, fun way most of the time. The next question is, do I have any scars? I should move this closer. I have scars for days. I've had 3 knee surgeries. I had my gallbladder out. I have a scar right here from falling on my face. I have scars. My knees are, up until I was probably maybe 14, I just had giant scabs on my knees. I used to fall all the time. It all kind of makes sense now, but at the time, my mother thought I was just incredibly clumsy. She put me on ballet hoping that that would help. It definitely did not. So, yeah, I have lots and lots of scars. I have one on my knuckle right here from reaching in to wash a glass and the glass broke and cut my hand. I have scars from muscle biopsies, 2 now because they did one over an old scar because I was horrified by that scar. So the surgeon agreed to go in the same spot and just sew it up when he was done. He did a good job. What else? Gosh. So yeah, I have lots of scars. Question number 6 is, what is my favorite slang word? I don't know. Like, I tried to think about it, and then I forgot. And then I tried to think about it again, and I'm not sure, like, what I use for slang words or what's considered a slang. Growing up, we were not allowed to say anything that could be even slightly taken as a slang word. My mother had no F's to give when it came to what you say. She firmly believed you needed to be respectful. And, not wrong. I tell my kids, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. You can say anything you want, but if you do it with gentleness and kindness, you're going to get a lot farther, especially with me. So, slang word. Because I don't think slang words are swear words, right? So, like, slang. Dude, maybe? I say dude, not like a lot. If something is dude worthy, it's pretty flipping cool or really bad. One extreme or the other. The next question is, have I ever been in a play? Nope. I definitely have not. I've never been the kind of person who was like, look at me, like, ever, which is why doing the YouTubes thing is so funny, because that's just not who I've ever been. I've never, like, in school I did chorus, but never like a solo. I've never been that kind of person. So yeah, nope, no plays for me. I was very much a don't look at me kind of girl. Number 8, do you have any allergies? I don't. I do have a couple sensitivities, but that's not the same thing. I don't have allergies. And the things I'm sensitive to, I think, like, gluten. I have a sensitivity to gluten. Do I still eat it? Of course I do. I'm not crazy. But I don't have any real allergies. Like, I don't. Mike has allergies to, like, the outside in the spring and in the fall. I don't have anything like that. So, and I have a sensitivity to a couple medications, but nothing that needs, to be like in a chart or anything. Number 9, did you play sports when you were growing up? Believe it or not, yes, I did. I was quite the little softballer. I have little newspaper clippings and everything. I mean, I was little for sure. But yeah, I definitely loved sports. I played basketball in 6th grade. Wasn't a huge fan. Hurt my knee, hence the knee surgeries. Yeah, I'm gonna go off camera, do the rest of my face, and I'll come back and answer questions 10 and 11 with you, and we'll wrap this up. Okay, that's the look done and dusted. Let's finish up these questions. Question number 10, what did I want to be when I grow up? And seriously, I wanted to be a tractor trailer driver or a hairdresser. There was a stint in there where I wanted to be a professional baseball player, but that didn't last a very long time. The truck driver thing, the hairdresser, definitely lasted a long time, but didn't do either one of those things. And last but not least, do I believe in ghosts? I believe anything is possible and that I don't know everything. So there's a distinct possibility there are ghosts. And if there are, I'm not making them mad. So I'm ambivalent towards ghosts. Hopefully they're ambivalent towards me. All right, that's the video done. I hope that you enjoyed this. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Either way, I appreciate you hanging out with me. And don't forget to check out Shani and Dion if you haven't already. Be good and remember to be kind to you.